right, fight number 2, Stand and Bang Large. Representing Frontline Muay Thai of Norway is our first international bout of the evening. We've got Jim Siljuberg in the black trunks, and his opponent, representing Fightworks Gym, coming out of the West Country, we have Josh Quinn. Now, I don't know about you, I was having a chat with the team of Siljuberg beforehand, and he's a veteran fighter, 30 fights. He's 3-time Norway champion, so he's 3-time Norwegian champion, and he's currently the ISKA Scandinavian champion. So quite a record behind him, quite a pedigree, and I think his opponent, Josh Quinn, is most certainly going to have his work cut out here for him.
Yeah, no, of course, but again, Josh is a tough fighter, good fighter as well. Shared the ring with some tough guys here from the UK as well. George Davies from Woking Shinkit, and more notable, Carlos de Graça as well, which is the current IKF European champion. So, you know, it's going to be a nice tough fight for both guys, to be fair. Both of them, you know, picking off their shots nicely as well. A nice tempo to the start of this fight.
Yeah, they're really focused, concentrating look on Quinn's face there. Oh, big kick there. Again, not quite finding the mark, but it definitely sounded like it had some power behind it. Siljuberg returning one. I can't help but feel it didn't quite have as much sting behind it as Quinn's did. Oh!
Lovely catch and counter there from Josh. It's the big difference, obviously, between Muay Thai and obviously the K1 belt is that in Thai boxing, the scoring is completely different. It's all about the big body kicks. It's about looking like the stronger fighter. Stepping in, elbows and body kicks, head kicks, so scoring.
How do you think that goes as an adjustment for the Thai fighters? Do you think there's like quite a difficult adjustment for them to make to K1? And do you think the adjustment's easier for K1 fighters who decide to fight a Thai boxing bout?
I think it's harder for the K1 guys to make that transition to Thai, purely because you've got the clinch and the elbows, whereas the Thai boxers, they can box, contrary to what some people may believe. They just tend not to use the boxing, you know, because it doesn't really score unless it's cause and effect. It's the big body kicks here that are scoring well, and again, you know, as Joachim just showed, and this is what these guys are going for.
Again, both of these guys just trying to feel each other out at this moment. They've come out quite explosively, but at this point they seem to have just simmered slightly, so that initial excitement and anticipation seems to have just slowed down a little bit, and these guys look a little bit comfortable now, exchanging shots quite readily, both looking quite even. I don't know about you, but Rob, neither one of these guys is kind of breakaway, kind of stand out for me. They both look solid and strong, but neither one of them is necessarily pushing the advantage so far for me.
Yeah, no, both guys have had to impose themselves from the start, you know. It's 3-round fight, whereas in Thai you usually get the first 2 rounds to almost feel each other out, and they've got to go straight into it from this one, so it's only 3 rounds. And that's the end of the first round.
Round 2.
And this is the start of the second round of the scheduled 3-round 8-class Thai fight.
All right, let's see what adjustments the corner team have made. Oh!
Great fight there. Working that leg kick.
Yeah, he really is. I thought I'd see what adjustments, if any, these guys have made after a first round, feeling each other out and getting to sit down and listen to their corner team. One of the most important things I think about being a fighter is being able to take in and absorb the information that your corner team have to give you in between rounds. And I think, you know, that can sometimes make the difference between, in a closely contested fight, that can make all the difference, you know, who really takes the most away from their corner staff.
Some fantastic balance shown there from Josh. Joachim really trying to take him down there, but Josh standing really strong. Although he got that kick caught, he was there, and he was just solid the whole time.
Yeah, Siljuberg keeping that tin nice and chucked in. You can't see his eyes almost looking at the top of his head, just looking over the top of his gloves, looking for those shots. Quinn, he likes to lift that leg. He likes to look for a little fake. Oh,
great
very good timing there from Siljuberg. But I don't think I did too much damage, really. Just as I say, it's a nicely timed shot, but Quinn back on his feet very quickly.
Both these guys, they're like carbon copies of each other in size and stature and style as well. Both got a really nice Thai style, which it kind of eludes a lot of fighters the heavier they get, but these guys have got a nice
style. You see, Siljuberg for me seems to be a little bit more tentative with the shots. He's putting them in gently, almost looking for a reaction so that he can counter. Whereas Quinn just throws everything in hard, you know, like every shot he throws with bad intentions. And that seems to be sort of the difference between the two of them for me visually at the moment.
Nice teep there from Siljuberg, and Josh stepping back in. And
oh, nicely avoided punch there from Siljuberg, but just ate a little bit of a jab. See, Siljuberg for me, there you go. You see those little kind of almost touching, almost like he's looking for a reaction. But some of them sort of seem sort of as if he's just not putting maximum intention behind them, whereas everything Quinn throws, you know, it seems to be trying to finish his opponent.
Yeah, tit for tat kicks thrown there, and Josh coming out with the catch and the counter.
Again, little touch to the gloves there. Just shows the level of respect between these two fighters. I mean, they're there trying to win a fight. They're both trying to get the better of each other, but nonetheless, they both appreciate and respect the fact that either one of them, you know, poses a real threat. Nice right cross there from Siljuberg. Starting to unload a little bit, but it's getting a bit messy. Referee Chris Patchador is going to keep an eye on these guys, and I imagine he'll separate them. This is a full Thai rules fight, so
Siljuberg,
you know the clinch.
In with the elbow there, which just missed Josh's chin.
I'm surprised. I mean, this is a full Thai rules fight. I'm surprised I haven't seen any elbows yet. I haven't seen a great deal of knees taking place here. Oh, I say that, just the spinning elbow comes out and it's into the second round. Third and final round of this full Thai rules international bout.
Oh, big shot from there by Jochin, really rocked Josh.
Yeah, it's really difficult to tear these two fighters apart. It's a really closely contested fight, and I think one of them, I feel whoever pulls it out of the bag this round could very well take it. I mean, I'm not a judge, but it's going to be a difficult decision for them.
Yeah, it is. It's a very, very close fight. Both guys, as I said earlier, carbon copies of each other.
Very well matched, yeah, very well matched. Testament to the matching capabilities of the man, the myth, the legend that is Kyle Greaves. The brains behind Stand and Bang. Oh, nicely ducking under that punch there, Siljuberg.
Both guys going into the clinch there.
We haven't seen a great deal of clinch work so far in this fight, so it'd be interesting to see whether that is the dynamic change, but as I say...
You know, the thing is with the clinch, I mean, they need to get busier in that if one of them's a stronger clincher or not. If they don't, the referee, Chris Patchador, is going to end up breaking the clinch up.
Yeah, got a nice little left hook there. Not a huge amount of power from Quinn. It'd be nice. Oh, big right there thrown by Siljuberg. I think Quinn doing well just to avoid eating that at sort of full speed. Again, Siljuberg starting to find some sort of success with that right punch now. Oh, nice left there from Siljuberg. Tied up into the clinch again. Referee Chris Patchador keeping an eye on these guys, and he will separate these two fighters now. Oh, nice left hook there from Quinn. Siljuberg looking unfazed, just walking forward. The same sort of look. Nice catch and counter by Siljuberg.
So watching this fight now, one position I wouldn't want to be in are the judges here, because it's such a close fight. It's hard to determine a winner between the two.
It really is going to be difficult to sort of tear these two apart. Both of these guys showed huge amounts of heart, grit and determination. That's what these guys have paid their hard-earned money to come and see.
And Josh in that clinch there, although he was getting his head pushed down lower, started to begin to show the back as well of Jochin, which is massive scoring in time.
Quinn throwing some big wild punches now. We're getting to the later stages of the round, the later stages of the fight. There's a little bit of hit and hope coming. As energy levels start getting depleted. Oh, a little bit of a spinning elbow there, but again, too close and too tangled up to really get any momentum behind it. But in a full Thai rules, I would have liked to see some more, especially when it becomes difficult to kind of decide who's ahead here. I think the knees and the elbows can really be that kind of that next gear that you almost need to kind of pull out the bag.
No, of course, you know, when these guys are throwing equal shots, you know, big body kicks, head kicks, it's hard to determine that winner, and generally when you get those elbows in, it's usually a bit, you know, it's such a massive score when it starts cutting as well. So it's a shame there's not been many more thrown, but again, both of these guys, you know, they're tough guys. I mean, I wouldn't want to be on the end of one.
Yeah, end of the third round, it's going to be a really tough one for the judges.
And at the end of 3 rounds of action, our judges have reached a majority decision in favour of your winner, fighting out of the red corner from Turkey, Josh